Our varsity teams, especially our boys team, follows the same pattern every year. And a lot of those who have been around here for 3 years know what it is. Usually early on, a lot of guys are heavier than what they normally are. They wrestle up a weight class, what they're normally used to wrestling. And we usually go into pretty tough tournaments the first half. A lot of times it's tougher, it's rough sledding. We finish a little bit lower a lot of times because of the competition we are and wrestling on weight classes, and it's a learning curve, getting everybody back to wrestling shape. And usually in January, we kick it in the high gear. The last previous years, the same thing happened at Capital Classic. We finished in the top 10. This year was different, and I knew the team was going to be special. First off, Georgetown Throwdown is always rough because of how out of shape our guys are. A lot of them coming from football or just trying to get in shape. It's a tough tournament. And then we slowly build into that. But by the time we rode around close to Christmas time, we go to the Huddle Hippo Classic. There was 6 top 25 ranked teams there. And we won it. Boys went 5-0 that day by an average margin of 35 points. That's a huge margin of victory. Those are blowouts, including wins over Georgetown, who was number 20 at the time, and we beat Cedar Park by 40 points, who was ranked at number 11 at the time for the championship. I knew at that time that I had something different. I knew at that time that this team was going to be special, that we're finally clicking. Now, a couple weeks before that, though, we had a real low point at Georgetown Throwdown. I'm going to bring up an old wound for all the varsity boys. Austin Anderson. Yeah. A team that we were superior to, and a couple people wrestled uninspired, and we lost by 3 points. And it was literally because a couple people decided to take pins when they could easily fight through it. We took, I think in duels, we took 3 pins the rest of the year. Yet because people were tired, they felt sorry for themselves, and it changed. We rattled off 16 straight duel wins after that. It changed their mindset. And it was amazing to see that. 16 straight wins, that's amazing. Within that time period, we beat 10 top 25 teams within 6A and 5A. And we finished a record, and we finished it with the team we hate the most, which is Lampasas. Long story short, we just don't like them. But girls, basically getting trash talked through social media by them, decided to shut them down, and the boys beat them 72-0. It was a shutout. We actually had 12 shutouts this year. That means they didn't win any matches. At one tournament alone, one dual tournament, we lost 4 matches all day. That's within 50, 60 matches. 4 matches we lost. That's the kind of streak that we went through, and it was exciting to see that. The thing, though, in wrestling that people don't realize, a dual team and a tournament team are 2 different things. We've always been a pretty decent dual team. That's one-on-one with other teams or 2 or 3 teams, but the tournament team is what matters when you get to district and everything else. When we got to Capital Classic, we finished 3rd place. We should have won it. Once again, 1 match from getting 3rd place to 1st. And that was the rest of the year with every other tournament. We either finished 1st or 2nd the rest of the year in that semester. When we got to district, very few people gave us a chance to pass up Cedar Park and Dripping Springs. We won by 40 points. Regional title, regional championship. Cedar Park was favored. We beat them by 10. It was amazing to see our guys go from 17th place their sophomore year to 1st place within 2 years. I'm so proud of what they've done. And most of the time I was planning on taking Suburbans. They made me take a bus. And I couldn't have been happier to do so, because when you drive up in the bus, everybody goes, "Oh no." And we were the 3rd biggest 5A team at the state tournament this year, and I believe we're going to continue to grow like that. So boys, please come on up. Our Region 4 5A champions, our varsity boys.
Can we switch? Oh, me and her, because I can't see.
Dad, I want to go see by her.
No, the video.
No, her. Her.
Same format. Once after I call it, seniors, I'm going to call it. I'm going to leave you up there to talk about your personal. First up, Iskar Mijo, 3rd place in district and regional qualifier. He is actually late doing work, but I wanted to call his name anyway because he's one of our seniors. Abraham Ortega, 3rd place in district and regional qualifier. Hunter Camp, district runner-up and regional qualifier. Brian Creel, district runner-up, regional placer and state qualifier.
Those are grass.
Sean Eckel, 4th place in district and regional qualifier. The amazing thing about him was they gave him last seed. He beat 6 other guys to get to regionals because nobody else gave him a chance. That's how much he fought through the bottom of that bracket.
Mom, maybe
Rome Esquivel, 4th place in district and regional qualifier. Jeff Francis Diaku, district champion, regional runner-up and state placer in 6th place. Joseph Joe Gibson, district champion, regional placer and state qualifier. Kalon Guyton, district runner-up, regional runner-up and state placer at 4th place. Mason Hester, he was 1st place. Here's the thing before I want to announce JV district. A lot of our guys, we can only take 1 per weight class. It's the one thing about wrestling that's bad. You can't take a bigger team, so we usually do 1 per weight class. Mason was our backup 145, 152. We brought him down. He whipped everybody in district. He was 1st place at the JV district meet. Matthew Hester, he's a varsity alternate at 220 and 285. Jacoby Hines, 3rd place, varsity district, regional placer, and state alternate. Jack Huber, 5th place, varsity district, and regional alternate. Gavin Lantis, 1st place, JV district. He also was a crucial part of our dual team at 113 and 120. He's a little spark plug that I could put anywhere as a freshman. Bryce Lacer, 1st place, JV district. Fun fact, he was also undefeated on varsity. So he has a bright future ahead of him too. Sebastian Laredo Allmiller, 5th place at JV district. Another freshman we brought up produced 11-4 record. Nicholas Maddox. Now this guy's a different one. He comes in, he's a practice guy. He goes, Coach, I want to come in and give everybody looks. I don't want to compete, but I want to be a part of the team. Every single day, he comes in and works with somebody and gives them a look. Doesn't matter, JV, freshman, or varsity. He did whatever it took to make our team better, and I thank him for what he did. Bryce McLaren, district champion, regional placer, and state qualifier. Andy's a freshman. Ethan Rodea, district champion, regional runner-up, and state qualifier. Eric, where you at? Sanchez. Okay. I thought I saw him come with you. I want to call. Eric's at work, but I want to call for him. He didn't get to wrestle this year due to circumstances, but he was at every single practice. Ultimate team guy. Always there, always wanted to have a kind word, be a part of it. And I appreciate everything he did. So give him a round of applause. Last but not least, Jacob Trim, district runner-up, regional placer, and state qualifier. All right, all my youngins, get out of the way. It's time for the seniors to shine.